What is up, y'all? How you doing? How you doing? It is now time for the weekend forecast. The weekend forecast. All right. Let me figure out what decks I want to use, at least to start off. I'm sure I'll do a deck swap at some point. But my original Rider-Waite, this is becoming probably my favorite deck so far, honestly. I'm old school, man, when it comes to the tarot. I know it's kind of weird for an Aquarius, but when it comes to the tarot, I like to keep it old school. All right, but let's go ahead and throw in the Tarot Grand Lux. I think that's how you say it. Let's do these two to start off. What's up, y'all? Damn, y'all showed up quick. What is up? All right, hopefully, I did, for those of you who haven't caught the memo yet, I did rearrange my studio. And the way my studio was arranged, I had all my lights off in here except for my studio lights. And I had my camera settings set really bright so that it could see me in a dark room. And now I have all the lights on, ceiling light and every light around me on. So I've turned the settings down so that it's not so bright in here. So hopefully this picture looks more clear. I'm still learning how to work this camera, nice professional camera. Anyway, all right. So I got a couple of things to babble about, y'all, real quick. For those of you who would like to find out how to schedule a personal reading, the information is in the description of this video. Now, I've added something else for those of you who didn't catch the memo, because also a lot of you may know that on my website is my tarot reading course for $11.11. And that's on my little school of self-mastery, where I will be adding courses. And I've added another course to my school of self-mastery, and that is how to attract your life partner explained energetically. Explained energetically. Of all the searching I've done, correct me if I'm wrong, but I haven't seen anybody explain how to attract your life partner from a perspective of energy, frequency, and vibration. I could be wrong. It may be out there, but I haven't seen it. From everything that I've researched, there's hundreds of thousands, if not millions, of people out there telling you how to attract your person. Oh, I know that, but I've never seen anybody explain it from a frequency, vibration, and manifestation perspective. And that's what I did in this course. And it's only $19.95. Super, super, super affordable. So that's on my website as well. Also, don't forget to catch me over there on High Vibe TV with my new series, Mastering the Matrix. It's a whole series of manifestation and whatnot. So everything's on my website, y'all, tarotwithrich.com. That is in the description of this video if you're interested. Okay, let's jump into this. I'm done babbling. Let's see what we got for my Aries friends this weekend. What do we got for my Aries friends? What's coming in? Let's see. I just want to see what's coming in. I'm not going to put a solid intention into it. Singles, past person. I just want to see what's coming in, and we'll see what comes through. What's coming in for Aries? Boop. Uh-oh. You know that's my least favorite card, don't you? Okay, so the next person headed your way is a lonely, empty, needy, codependent individual. Could be a water sign for some of you. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Ooh, this is somebody afraid to come forward. I feel like this is somebody interested in you. This is somebody interested in you, but they're afraid to come forward. I don't know why. Oh, yeah. See, they got their guard up. They're probably afraid of being rejected. And especially if this is somebody who has observed you, like, I don't know if it's somebody in the workplace or somebody in your circle of friends who's observed you, and maybe they feel like there's something about you that leads them to believe that you might possibly get angry quickly. I don't know. So they're holding back and they're not showing their feelings. They're not expressing the feelings that they have for you. So, oh, 5 of Wands. This could end up leading to some drama between the two of you, though. Yeah. This kind of feels like somebody you kind of sort of know. Uh-oh, Devil card. This kind of feels like somebody you kind of sort of already know. Like say, for example, especially if you're a female. Doesn't have to be, but it seems like men are typically worse about this than women. I've seen women do it too, but men are way worse about it, where they'll have feelings for you, but they're insecure, scared, don't want to show their feelings. So, that tension just kind of starts to build, and you may not even have a clue that they have feelings for you. You may just think it's your friend, and no, tension is building and building and building and building, and something's popping off between the two of you. They're very sexually attracted to you. Hopefully, you don't sleep with this person. Are you going to sleep with this person? I don't think you would do that, would you? Maybe some of you would. I don't know, but it looks like the energy, 7 of Wands, 5 of Wands, 9 of Wands. Good God, man. Oh, man. Let me see what kind of person this person is. Let me just dig up their energy. See what's their true intentions at the deepest level. I'm looking at their intentions first and not their feelings. And that's something. Matter of fact, I will say something. I will say one thing. That was one thing I didn't see anybody in the tarot community doing, was intentions. And then ever since I started talking about intentions, now everybody's looking at intentions, because it's important. It's very important. It supersedes feelings. The intention supersedes the feeling. Yes, it does. So that's why we're going to look at their intentions first. What kind of person are they? This person's very impatient. They get impatient, when things don't go their way. They might be the type to throw a fit. If something doesn't go their way, have a bad temper. Oh, and they're a show-off, too. See, they in love with you, though. They in love with you, but I feel like they're a show-off. They may be a bit of a show-off and a know-it-all. So this feels like the type of insecure person who, there's two kinds of insecure people, Probably, I don't know which type is the most common, but one type of insecure person is, they got their tail between their legs and they hang their head down and, woe is me, 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 me. And then the other kind of insecure person is a cocky, arrogant asshole. And it kind of sort of feels like that's what this person has going on. This card came out in the last spread too. I just didn't say anything about it. Yeah. So this person's very, very insecure. And I think they're a bit of a cocky, know-it-all, show-off type to try to overcompensate for their insecurity, but they're still too scared to come forward. Still too scared to come forward. Let's get the advice on this then. I actually didn't expect this to come through like this. I really didn't. That's kind of weird. Okay. I'm digging it though. It's flowing smooth. What's the advice? What's the advice for Aries with this situation? Especially, I have a feeling that a lot of you already know who I'm talking about. Maybe not all of you. But I'm feeling like probably the majority of you, you're like, oh, I know who he's talking about. This person that you've probably suspected has feelings for you, but you're not 100% sure. Yeah, they do. And they a little chicken shit, too. They're too scared to tell you. Bam. Okay. Well, just keep an eye out for red flags. Keep an eye out for red flags and don't ignore your intuition. You know this person's feeling you? Yes, they are. But at the end of the day, don't let them play no games with you. Don't let them play no games with you. Don't let them try to slick one over on you, gaslight you. Don't let them gaslight you. Oh, no. Oh, hell no. I mean, I don't know why that's coming through because I've never really met an Aries that will let you gaslight them. I don't think. Unless it's somebody you just, like are really in love with and really trust, maybe it'll slide past you. But for the most part, I don't think I've ever really met an Aries that can be gaslit. You'll speak up too quick. I mean, you'll tell them to fuck off. That'll come out of your mouth before it even crosses your mind. Like, I don't even think it crosses your mind. I think it goes straight in and out your mouth, you know? So, but just in case, don't let them manipulate you. Don't let them gaslight you. Don't let them get one over on you. They can speak to you like a mature adult or not at all. So, but don't fight no battles either. It's not worth fighting a battle. If you feel like somebody's playing games with you, it's not worth drama. Just distance yourself from the situation. Just pull back. I'm telling you, I know how tempting it is to tell somebody what time it is. I get it. Trust me, I do. But the reality of the matter is, that ain't gonna fix nothing. Don't fix nothing. Nope, it just ties a negative energy cord between you and that person. Doesn't make you look any better, honestly, at the end of the day. It may make you feel better for a short little period of time, but it doesn't make you look better, and it doesn't fix anything. It just straps you tighter and tighter and tighter to the karmic wheel, is all that does. That's all it does. It don't solve nothing. It don't fix nothing. All right, Taurus. Taurus. Mm-hmm. What's coming in for Taurus this weekend? What do we got coming in for Taurus? Bam! Ooh, the Magician. And it's in the upright, too. I don't know if you can see it back there. I'll probably put that directly behind me up here somewhere. Magician's my favorite card. See it? Kind of on the wall right there? You can kind of barely see that right there. I got the Magician on the wall right there. My favorite card. Whatever it is you've been working on manifesting, you're on the right track. Okay? Keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing. You're on the right track. There's a part of the manifestation path, a big part of it, where you have no idea. You have no proof, no evidence whatsoever, whether or not what you're manifesting is coming your way. Promise you it is. Promise you it is. You got to learn to trust that process. Ooh, 6 of Cups reversed. I'm feeling kind of like you're probably going to have a negative encounter with a past person, honestly. Yeah, or somebody from the past. Somebody from the past, and they're planning something. Yep. So what you're working on manifesting is on its way. Just know. Just because you think you're done with the past doesn't mean the past is done with you. No. So very frequently, the universe will send you things from your past. It may be a straight up person from your past, or it could just be a situation that you've been in before. But yeah, kind of feeling like there's somebody from the past that whatever it was that fell through between the two of you, they haven't let it go. They haven't really fully let it go, haven't moved on. And you're probably going to be having an encounter with them on your manifestation path. Yep, they keep an eye on you. With the 3 of Wands, though, I don't know if you're actually going to have to worry about that this weekend, because it kind of looks like they're just waiting on an opportunity, but it doesn't look like that window of opportunity is opening for them. So you may not really necessarily need to worry about that this weekend. Okay. Okay. So, okay. This is weird. Since past energy came up, I'm going to read the past person's intentions. What's the past person's intentions and feelings towards Taurus? Intentions first. Boom, 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 boom. Bam. Ooh, the Hermit reversed. They just don't want to be alone. They're the type of person that probably just, they can't stand being alone. You know, being alone with themselves, you know. They feel like they failed. Yep. See, there it is again. They feel like they failed. They feel like they're wasted their time. They're waiting on a window of opportunity to try to slide up in there. I don't know what they're wanting to do. It's not even telling me. Lover's card, reverse, death card. So I don't think they're trying to reconcile. This doesn't look like reconciliation energy to me. It almost kind of looks like they're trying, they're waiting for one last final attempt to try to throw shit at you, to try to pull you off your track. You know? I mean, that's how losers are, dude. It's a bummer. In this life, we have winners and we have losers. The winners spend their time climbing mountains, setting goals, focusing on opportunities, progress. Losers sit around and talk shit about the winners. That's what the losers do. So it looks like this person's seeing you, at least with the potential to do better. And just like the loser that they are, they don't want to see you do better. So they're trying to figure out some kind of sort of way to try to throw shit at you and knock you off your path. So I don't think it's going to happen, though. This really honestly doesn't feel like something you're going to have to worry about. So don't sit around and fret and worry, looking over your shoulder, all paranoid. I wouldn't even worry about it, man. The overwhelming majority of the time, losers, do you have any idea how much energy losers spend trying to detour successful people? And it rarely ever fucking works. The only way it works is if that successful person is energetically ignorant enough to agree to exchange energy with that person. Now, if you get in there and you start fighting with them and arguing with them and trying to prove your point and trying to defend yourself and this and that, you're agreeing to an energetic exchange. And once you agree to exchange energy with that, that's when you sink down to that vibration and it can sabotage you. But 95% of the time, you ain't got nothing to worry about. Telling you, you ain't got nothing to worry about. Let them talk. Let them talk. Let them spread their little rumors. Inside of that energy contains the seeds of its own destruction. If they choose to be a loser, let them be a loser. They're just going to sabotage themselves, not you. What other advice do we have here? Oh, maintain your independence. I'm telling you. You hear a rumor about you? Leave it. I don't know if I told you guys this. I know I've told Sagittarius this, and I believe Virgo in the past month or so. Rumors going around about you are a beautiful golden opportunity to see who your real people are. I know the first thing that we want to do, especially if it's like this big, tall, bold-faced lie, the first thing we want to do is jump in there and defend ourselves and talk about, oh my God, that's such a fucking lie. Don't do that. Resist temptation. I'm telling you. Let me explain why. Think about this. Think about somebody that you love. Just bring to mind somebody that you love with all your heart right now. Now imagine that you hear a rumor about them, something negative. You don't want to believe it, do you? You don't want to believe it. You have no evidence whatsoever as to whether or not it's true. You don't know if it's true or not, but you don't want to believe it. And the overwhelming majority of the time, you're not going to believe it. You'll probably fight to defend them, even with no evidence to prove one way or the other, because you love them, right? Now, bring to mind the picture of someone you hate, someone you don't fucking like. Now imagine you hear a negative rumor about them. You want to believe that shit, don't you? It'll probably make you kind of happy, doesn't it? You want it to be true. That'll make you happy. You'll love hearing a negative rumor about somebody you hate, right? Okay, now think about that. Next time a rumor's floating around about you, shh, quiet. Step back and see who believes it. See who believes it. Oh, you believe that? That bold-faced fucking lie when you should know me better than that? And you believe it? Oh, okay. You know what that tells me? especially if it's a big bold-faced lie. Now, if it's something true, that's not what I'm talking about. Now, if it's something true, that's between you and your higher self. But if it's a lie, if it's something that's untrue, and somebody that's supposed to be your people believes it, you believe that because you want to believe that. That tells me you were an undercover hater this whole time. You never were my people. That's a perfect opportunity for the universe to expose the snakes slithering in the grass. Hang on a second. I'm gonna open up my window, y'all. Hold up. All right. But don't worry, Taurus. I don't think you're gonna have to worry about anything. I seriously don't. All right, Gemini. Gemini. I got the froggiest goddamn throat tonight. Gemini. Gemini. Boom, boom, boom. Gemini. What do we got coming in for Gemini this weekend? Past person coming back. New person coming in. Love interest going to finally reach out. What do we got, man? What do we got? Boom. Ooh, there might be an apology coming in. Ooh, there might be an apology coming in. Okay. Wait a minute. Hold up. Some of you could be catching somebody in a lie, but that's not what yelled at me as soon as that card came out. Apology is what yelled to me. All right. Bam, strength card. No, I'm thinking that somebody wants to apologize to you, but for whatever reason, they're holding back. Yeah. Somebody's waiting on an opportunity to apologize. Okay. Death card reversed. Yeah. Look, Tower card. This is something that came to an end in the past. Now, I would say that an apology is coming in, but Strength card. Whoever this is holding back. Could be a Scorpio for some of you. Also have Taurus and Leo here. Yeah. So this looks like a situation that you're just giving up hope on because you know this person owes you an apology, but you're still not getting it. And guess what? For those of you wondering, they know they owe you an apology. Yes, they do. Oh, yes, they do. Most people don't apologize. Most people don't. Of all the people who have done me dirty in my life, and I've been done dirty, probably maybe 5% of the entire group of people who have fucked me over in my life have apologized for it. Most people, they just don't. You have to figure out how to heal without getting your apology sometimes. And that's just all there is to it. Don't try to overthink their motives. Usually, especially because I feel like some of you have been really sitting around driving yourselves nuts overthinking this situation. You know, overthinking this person's motives. You're giving them way more credit than they deserve. Like, there's just no way that somebody can be that selfish. Yes, there is. There's just no way that you could be that ignorant. Yes, there is. Oh, I've done it too. Oh my God, you have no idea. No idea. Oh, it's kind of embarrassing to think back on it too. How much time I have wasted overthinking somebody's intentions. Who, like, thinking back, this person that I'm thinking about right now was just so stupid that if their intentions were what I thought they were, this person would have been a genius. You know, like a lot of times when somebody fucks you over and does you dirty, there's not a lot of thought behind it. It's usually very simple. It's all about me. All about me. Me, myself, I and me, and I and myself, and me, myself, and I and me. And that's really it. But yes, they know they done fucked up. Hey, Aaron. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Strength card's the overall energy, though. So I don't think you're actually getting that apology, though. But if it makes you feel better, they do feel stupid. They know what they did. Mm-hmm. They know what they did. Okay. Well, what's the next person coming in to Gemini's life? Let's look at that. Next person coming in. Who's the next person coming in? Oh, man, look. You being unable to fully process this and move on from this is blocking the next person from being able to come in. Blocking it. Yup. Two of Swords. Okay, but... Yep, see, look. Strength card again. The Strength card again. But I do feel like, though, the Hierophant Lovers card, a really intense connection and long-term commitment is due to come in. Death card reversed. Strength card. Got to do a little bit more healing. Nothing can start happening for you until a little bit more healing is done. See, look, 10 of Cups, dude. It looks to me like your actual person is due to come in. Your actual person. Is what it looks like to me. Now, when I say do some healing, people tend to like take that and run with it. I'm not saying that you have to be glowing, floating on a cloud, and playing a harp. That's not what I'm saying. But we got to do some healing. Healing happens in 3 stages. Okay? 3 stages. Acceptance, understanding, and then gratitude. Acceptance, understanding, and then gratitude. You know, usually from what I've seen, all you really have to complete is the acceptance and then kind of start floating into the understanding phase. You know, like, okay, I accept it fucking happened. So if it happened, I'm trusting that it happened for a reason. Okay, universe, I don't know why you did that, but I'm trusting that you had a reason. I look forward to the day that you finally show me why you did that. And then, if you maintain an open heart and an open mind, a little ways down the line, you'll kind of start thinking, you know what? I'm kind of starting to understand why the universe did that. I may not fully understand it, but I'm kind of starting to. You know, I'm really kind of starting to understand the meaning behind why that happened. And you can be just halfway into the understanding phase, and the universe can still bring you your person. So we got to start transmuting some energy, though, Gemini. We got to start transmuting some energy. It's not just going to happen for you. I got news for you. If you just wake up one day and you've forgotten about it, that's not healing. Nope, not healing. All right. Cancer. Boom, boom, boom. Cancer. What's coming in for Cancer this weekend? Boom, boom, boom. Actually, no. You know what? Deck swap time. Deck swap time. Deck swap time. Let's put these up. Let's go ahead and start off with my other standard rider weight. Another one of my favorite decks. And the Wizards Tarot. Love that deck, man. Love the Wizards Tarot. It's a beautiful deck. Beautiful artwork. Shuffles very nicely, very beautifully. All right. Bam. Ooh, the Page of Pentacles. Okay. All right. Hang on. Two more. All right. So I'm seeing communication. Okay, yeah, I'm seeing, you know what though? Wow, what is going on here? I'm seeing you connecting with somebody new. What the fuck though? Hang on, let me clarify this real quick. This almost looks like some past energy is creeping up here. Let me clarify this before I say anything though. Hang on. What's that Six of Cups reverse for? Queen of Cups. Ah, okay. Tower card. So no, there is still some past energy coming up in here. But somebody here, I can't tell who, somebody here is still in love with somebody from the past. I don't know who that is. It doesn't feel like your energy, though, right off the bat. I'm feeling like you are connecting and getting into a relationship with a new person who's still in love with a past person. Still in love with somebody that, but it looks to me like, man, you got something amazing coming here. Something amazing. Now, I don't think that this person is actually trying to reconcile with a past person. Turn my fan on. I don't think they're trying to reconcile with a past person, which is good. So one of the first things that you might kind of tend to notice about this person is that they seem to be an open book, but they still communicate a little bit immaturely. But you see that they have good intentions because they're very open. They're not keeping any secrets. They may be the type to like come straight out with some details that you may think are a little bit weird to come straight out with at first. You know, they may be coming out with like some personal details that may be kind of like, oh wow, I just met you. You're going to tell me all that now? But they're trying to be an open book. They don't want any secrets kept. They don't want, you know, and they may even straight up tell you about their ex. For some of you, they may even admit that I'm still not over my ex. I'm still hurting. I'm kind of feeling like this person is the type to not really want to keep any secrets. So they may be open about that. Okay. Well, what's their intentions at the deepest level? How they really feel about you. Page of Wands. This person's just a little bit immature. Now, when I say immature, I don't mean that in like a negative way. I'm not saying that they're a bad person. Maybe they're a little bit younger for some of you, but even if they're not younger, I feel like energetically or mentally, they may be mentally young, maybe emotionally immature, but this person's ready to start new and start fresh. They want to start new, start fresh, start a whole new cycle, leave the past in the past, but I feel like they're still in love with the past person. They got high hopes for the future. They do have high hopes for the future. I don't think they're trying to reconcile with the past. I think that when it comes to the past person, they're very guarded. Not somebody that they're trying to reconcile with. They pretty much accepted that that's a done dollar. It's done. It's over with. So, okay. Yeah, I think that they were cheated on in the past. They know they can't even trust this person, but they're still hurt about it. Still hurt. So, what's the advice? What's the advice? For those of you just now coming in, some of you may have caught the memo. Some of you have not. For those of you who didn't, I added a new course to my School of Self-Mastery, How to Attract Your Life Partner, explained energetically. I know that may sound kind of corny and cheesy because y'all have probably watched hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of videos on how to attract your person, and it hasn't fucking worked, right? Or you wouldn't be here. Well, the last time I checked, I haven't seen anybody on the internet explaining attracting your life partner from an energetic perspective. Energy, frequency, and vibration is all we're talking about. So that's also on my website, along with my tarot reading course. It's only $19.95. I make my courses cheap, affordable. I'm not here to rip an arm and a leg off of you. So if you're interested in that, that's on my website. All right. What's the advice for Cancer? Boom. Okay. The Hierophant reverse. Okay. So okay. Be sure that you use all the lessons that you learned in the past with this connection right here. Especially your very last relationship, but everybody you've ever connected with in the past, you want to use the wisdom that you obtained from all your past connections moving forward. Okay. If you can do that and you can play your cards right, there might be a chance for success here. There very well may. If not, though, don't jump into this head first either. If not, though, if you continue to do things the way you've always done them, you will continue to get what you always got. If you keep doing what you always did, you'll keep getting what you always got. That was weird, wasn't it? All right. Okie dokie. All right. Leo, what's coming in for my Leo friend? Leo, what's coming in this weekend? New person, past person, potential love interest. What's coming in for my Leo friends? Do. Boom. Uh-oh. Hang on. I'm not saying nothing about that yet. Hold up. Some of you already know what that means. Hang on. It may take a different direction. Hold up. Let's see what else comes out with it. Okay. Yep. This is past energy. I don't feel like this is you. You got a past person stalking you. Yup. You got a past person stalking you. World card reversed. Page of Swords reversed. Unfinished business. They've been waiting for either you to break the silence or for a good opportunity for them to break the silence, and they're starting to get impatient. And I kind of feel not even right talking about this because I feel like for a lot of you, this may be a situation that you may not care all that much about, but this person is still energetically tied to you. So I think whether you care about it or not, it's still important that you know about it. But the next person due to come into your life, though, is a new person. For those of you wondering, especially you singles. I'm starting the mid-months tomorrow, by the way, in which I'll be looking at the new person in the mid-months. So anyway, though, I think what this person's been waiting on is, okay, so think about it. When a past person is watching you, waiting for an opportunity to break the silence, what do you think they would consider an opportunity? Think about it. If a past person's waiting on an opportunity to talk to you, what's a good opportunity? Waiting for something bad to happen to you. That's what they're waiting on. Something bad to happen. Especially like, I know you've seen this happen before. You got that. I know we all got that. At least that one Facebook friend who we don't know where the hell they came from. We don't know what they're doing there. We've never met them in real life, but they've just been our Facebook friend for like 10 fucking years, you know? And even if you had several different accounts, somehow they always end up on your friends list. They've just been there for like 10 years, you know? and you always see them posting happy shit. You always see them posting happy shit. But then all of a sudden, one day, they start posting boo-hoo shit. Boo-hoo shit. And then all of a sudden, everybody's all up in their comment section. Oh, what's going on? What happened? Are you okay? If you need to talk, I'm here. Whoopty, 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 whoop. That's when everybody's on it. Like flies on a dog turd, you know? Well, that's what they're waiting on. They're waiting on you to start posting some boo-hoo shit. Let's look and see what their intentions are. Because for those of you getting a funny idea to try to fish for attention, I wouldn't do that right now. And I don't think most of you are going to do that, but I feel like there's at least one Leo out there saying, oh, that's how I get them to reach out? Hold up. Let's look at their intentions. My spidey senses are tingling. My spidey senses are tingling. Let's see. See, no, they still haven't been able to let this go. See, Three of Swords. Three of Cups reversed. I just don't think they want to see you happy. Ten of Cups reversed. Ace of Cups reversed. Three of Swords. I just don't think they want to see you happy. I don't think they have intentions of trying to reconcile with you. Not really. But they would probably slither up in there just to try to like rub it in your face. You know? So a lot of you know this, a lot of you don't. But be careful venting to social media. You know how many people out there are glad you got problems? I see people do it all the time. They're venting, they're bitching, they're boo-hooing, desperately fishing for attention. And they may get a little bit of attention, but they don't know that probably 80% of the people are like, got the popcorn. They enjoy that shit. It's entertainment. It's entertainment. Lots of people are entertained by watching your problems. The world is becoming a sicker and sicker and sicker place. And there's just lots of sick people out there that like watching people suffer. Makes them feel better about their own bullshit existence. It validates their own bullshit existence, seeing that other people got problems. What's the advice? What's the advice? No childish drama. Don't feed into it. Hang on. Just move on from this. You keep moving. I know I told you this 100 times. I've told Leo this probably 3 or 4 times. Heal, move forward, better. That's the only way to really get revenge. It's the only way to really get revenge. Keep doing better. Keep doing better. You know they hate seeing it. They hate seeing it. Thank you, Tony, for that super chat. Appreciate you. All right. I know I got some repeat advice for you, but that's what came through, dude. So, all right. Virgo. Virgo. What do we got coming in for Virgo this weekend? What's coming in for Virgo? 10 of Pentacles, though. Shit, blessings. Mad blessings on the horizon for you. Mad blessings. I don't know what to, I don't want to speak on that too much yet. I don't know if that's just you accomplishing your financial goals, or if you're going to get into a relationship with another earth sign. Let's see. Temperance. Okay. So for those of you who are now this is kind of weird because I'm seeing a bunch of different stuff here. I'm going to try to cover it all. For those of you wondering whether or not somebody from the past is going to reach out, no. You're still moving on from this. It's a done fucking dollar. You hear? Done dollar. I think what you're doing is you are doubling down, especially if because I know not everybody is fresh out of a breakup, but especially those of you moving on from a relationship. You don't have to be moving on from a relationship, but especially if you are, you doubling down, double a new business, starting a little side hustle, expanding your business, maybe just taking on overtime at work, starting a second job, whatever. You're doubling down and it's about to pay off. This honestly looks like finances to me. With the 8 of Pentacles too, looks to me like you're moving on. As far as love goes, I kind of feel like you're kind of distancing yourself for a little bit and focusing on your goals, like financial goals, business goals, and whatnot. But the next person who's due to come in is a new person, not a past person. But I'm not seeing them coming in this weekend. I feel like those of you who are by yourself right now, you're by yourself for a reason. The universe wants you by yourself because you got big shit coming in. Big shit. And while there is a new soul contract due to come into your life, now is not the right time. Now's not the right time. I know some of you are lonely. You want somebody to come in, but I'm telling you, it'll make sense. I think the universe is having you establish some very important goals first before this person comes in. By the time this next person comes in, you're going to be on a new level. You're going to be on a totally new level. Let's clear the air. We're going to look at the next person coming in, though. I don't see him coming in this weekend, but we'll still look at him. We'll get whatever in. All right. Clearing the air. All right. Ooh, is that going to go out? There we go. Okay. Woo. It's getting smoky in her. All right, let's look at the next person due to come into Virgo's life. What can we tell Virgo about the next person coming in? What can we tell Virgo about the next soul contract that's due to come in? Oh, you're going to catch feelings real quick. See, I know that you like to typically be very logical, analytical, and critical and intelligent, but you going to catch feelings. It's going to be like love at first sight. Going to be like love at first sight. Bam, you falling in love with the quickness. With the quickness. Mm-hmm. Yup. But, okay. Queen of Swords and Queen of Cups. You're still able to keep your head on straight, though. So you're falling in love real quick, but you still got your head above water. Oh, you're feeling like you're going to go down. You're paddling and paddling and paddling and paddling. You still got your head above water. You falling in love. You're not sinking, though. You got your head above water. You're thinking straight. So this person they may be a little bit have a chip on their shoulder. You may notice that they're a little bit rough around the edges because they too, by the time they come in, are still in the middle of a rough transition. They're a little bit rough around the edges too because they still got some healing that they need to do. They may kind of want to keep you at arm's distance a little bit. Oh, they feel an intense connection though. Good God. Yeah, man. See, look, 5 of Cups though, 5 of Pentacles, 6 of Swords. They hurting. They've been going through some rough shit. And I think this connection that they feel with you kind of scares them a little bit. It may freak them out. They may feel like they're not ready for a connection this strong. Okay, well, what's the advice? What's the overall advice for the weekend? Overall advice for the weekend for Virgo. It's going to be a long video. Y'all don't mind, do you? Overall advice for Virgo for the weekend. Boom. Okay. Don't go out hunting the next person down. Don't do that. Don't go out hunting them down. Don't go out trying to find them. Just put it out there. Okay, universe, I'm trusting that if this person isn't in my life right now, it's because it's not time for them to be in my life. I'm trusting that when it's time for me to connect with this person, I'll connect with them. You will bring them to me. You're going to have to follow your intuition on this one. Follow your intuition. I don't need every time I go to the grocery store. Am I going to meet him here? Every time I go get gas, am I going to meet him here? Is it that person over there pumping gas? Is it this person over here at the cash register? Is it this person? Is it that person? Is it them? Is it them? Is it them? Is it them? No, you ain't going to need to do all that. I don't know who it is. I don't know when they're coming. But universe, I trust that when the time is right, we will cross paths. And you will. And you will. All right? Okie dokie. All righty. Libra. Libra. What do we got coming in for Libra? We got a super chat here. How do you say your name? Celine? Thank you so much for that super chat. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, I got moon and rising in Virgo. I already know. Just because it's hard, you know what? The harder it is, the harder you should try. The harder it is, the harder you have to try. Nothing worthwhile in this life will ever be easy. If everything worthwhile was easy, there would be no gratification. There would be no feeling of accomplishment. Everything was fucking easy. All right. Libra. Libra. What's coming in for Libra this weekend? Wooey, shooey, dooey, and Louie. Look at that right there now. New love coming in. 5 of Wands reversed. Oh, man. There's past energy coming in here too. But yeah, man, there's somebody new coming in, but the past person is watching the whole thing. Yep. Past person is watching the whole thing. They may be trying to plan something shady too. I think they may be planning something shady if my camera will focus. Camera's going to be an asshole, isn't it? There it is. Maybe planning something shady. Look. I can't make this up. Death card, Tower card, reverse, 7 of Swords. This is past energy right here. Maybe the past person was planning on coming forward and trying to reconcile and clear the air. Maybe, possibly, but too late. You got something new coming in now. If you are dealing with somebody that you know is into esoterics and metaphysics, they very well may try to throw some black magic at you to ruin your next relationship. Don't feed it fear. I'm not saying that it doesn't work. Oh, it can absolutely work. But you have to immediately reject the energetic attack. Thank you, Deborah, for that super chat. Appreciate you. Immediately identify and reject the negative energetic attack. It's going to find its way back to them. I promise you that. Promise you that. Don't sink to their level and try to throw it back at them and hurt them back. Don't do that, or you're no better than them, because it'll come back to you too. Reject the energetic attack. Send it away with love and light. It's coming back to them. There is no might. There is no it may. It's coming back to them. And it's going to fuck their world up. Who knows when? Could be immediately. Could be a month from now. Could be 2 years from now. Could be 5 years from now. That's the thing. It's coming back to them. And it's going to hit them threefold. Don't feed it fear. Whenever you feel some intrusive energy climbing up underneath your subconscious that you know is not you, like, this is not me. Why do I feel like this? That's not you. Stop immediately. If you have some sage, burn some sage and repeat over and over and over and over and over. I do not accept this energetic attack. This is not my energy. It's not wanted here. It's not needed here. I'm returning it back to wherever it came from with love and light. And you repeat that and repeat it and repeat it and repeat it and repeat it to ad nauseum. And it will leave. It's going back to them. It's going back to them. But don't do what they did to you, or it's going to come back to you too. Send it with love and light. And honestly, you know what I do when people do that to me? I wish them healing. Because you know people that do that are fucking miserable, dude. Miserable. So I always send it back with love, light, and healing from whatever misery is causing them to hold so much hate in their heart. Now, I know that's not everybody, but I know there's a good number of you dealing with a situation like that. Think about that. All right. Let's take a look at the next person coming into Libra's life. Next person coming in. Ooh, you know what you're going to notice almost immediately? It's like a breath of fresh air. You don't feel nervous. You don't feel anxious. You don't feel scared. You don't feel weird. You don't have butterflies in your stomach. It's like, whew, I feel so relaxed around you. And it's going to start moving quick too. Going to start moving quick. Wow, this looks pretty good. Going to start moving quick. Communication's beautiful. This person's falling in love with you. Moving fast. 10 of Pentacles. Damn, dog. Shit. Best fucking reading I've done in weeks. That's all that came through. I don't have nothing else to say about it, to be honest with you. I got nothing else to say about it. That's it. Okay. Advice? What kind of advice can we give to this situation? What advice do we have for Libra? Advice. 5 of Swords in the reverse. Don't worry about anybody who's trying to sabotage you. Think about it this way, okay? When the universe wants you to be with somebody, when the universe brings this person into your life and wants you to be with this person, nobody can sabotage it. Try as they may, and they will. Won't work. Won't work. Won't work. So just relax. Don't worry about it. And don't feed into it. Same thing I was telling Taurus. Just don't feed into it. Don't feed into it. Again, just whoever it is doing it to you, just wish them healing. Wish them healing. Because the people that do that kind of shit are the most miserable, fucked up, sad, broken, pathetic people on the planet. And they're at a really bad place in life. That's the only people who do that kind of shit. That's the only people that do that kind of shit. So just send them love, light, and healing. Okay. Jesus H. Christ, Batman. All right. Scorpio. What do we got coming in for Scorpio this weekend? What's coming in for Scorpio? What's coming in? New person, past person, High Priestess reversed. Ooh, you might discover a secret somebody's been keeping from you. You finding out somebody's secret, ain't you? Fucking Scorpio invented secrets. So that doesn't surprise me that you're finding out somebody's secret. The only thing I don't get about y'all, Scorpio, let me just say something, if I may. There's some shit that y'all keep secret that's like, why? I just have to say that. Love y'all to death, man. It's always good to have a Scorpio on your side, but I just be wondering sometimes. It's like, Scorpio, like, why are you keeping that a secret? Nobody cares. Like, I've seen Scorpios get so paranoid about the silliest little shit that nobody gives a fuck about and keeps it a secret. It's real secretive about it. It's like, nobody cares. Like, what's the point of keeping that a secret? Just had to say that. Just had to say that. I'm sure somebody's going to show up in my inbox and give me the answer to that. All right, what's coming in for Scorpio? What's coming in? Boom. Uh-oh. Lover's card reversed. Uh-oh. You're discovering a secret that somebody kept, and that's going to put a dent in y'all's connection. Especially if you're talking to somebody new. Okay, so I got two stories here. Some of you are talking to somebody new. I don't know if you're dating this person, talking to him, whatever. This is somebody new that you've just recently connected with. And you find out about a secret that they've kept. And that really puts a dent in the connection. You don't look at them the same now. It looks like it's ruining the connection between the two of you. But I don't see you walking away from it. You keep it to yourself. You're not even letting them know that you know. But it's one of those things that it's spiraling, it's starting to go downhill now from this point. Now, the other storyline is some of you have not been able to let go of somebody from the past. Something came to an end in the past, and this person just lives in your head and owns all the real estate in your head, right? But then you end up finding out about a secret they were keeping from you. I'm getting secrets coming out. You end up finding out about a secret they were keeping from you. And that really helps you let this go. Really helps you. You're like, oh, so that person that I have not been able to move on from fucked their ex the month before we broke up. Oh, okay. Now, no, now it hurts. It hurts. but it makes it way easier to let this go. Way easier. Those are the two storylines I got from that there. All right. It's pretty wild, isn't it? Oh, shit. What do I read next? I don't even fucking know what to read next. That was the weirdest spread to come out like that. Let's just look at who the next person coming in is. Okay, so past person, we're going to be looking at the past person for the mid-month readings. Okay, so for those of you wondering about a past person, just stick around, tune into the mid-month readings. We'll be looking at the past person in those. Okay, I'm looking at the next person who's coming in. Who's the next person coming in? The first thing you may notice about them is they're a little bit insecure. A little bit of a commitment phobe, but they may be a show off who has very goal driven. But I think they're the type of person that's very goal driven because they're insecure. Does that make sense? They may use their success to overcompensate for their insecurities. And they're honestly, I feel like this person's a little bit indecisive and they don't know whether or not they want commitment. I feel like commitment's going to happen though. But when y'all first connect, that's not really what they're wanting. Not really what they're wanting. But this is the start of a whole new cycle for you. And you don't really have a very positive outlook on it anyways. I mean, you're kind of feeling because you're analyzing them, you're watching, you're keeping a close eye, and you don't really have the most positive outlook. Could be an Aquarius for some of you. Also have Taurus and Aries here. But you're starting a whole new cycle with this person anyways. So maybe for the first week that the two of you connect, it may be a little bit weird. Bumpy start. Okay. Well, let's look at their feelings and intentions at the deepest level. What's their feelings and intentions at the deepest level? See, they about their money. Superficial, materialistic. Like I said, I kind of feel like this person may be like the show-off type. Especially, okay, well, like if you're a woman dealing with a man, they may play that alpha male role, and that alpha male shit is rooted in insecurity. They play that insecure alpha male. Success, all about my success because they're insecure. They're very insecure. See, I told you they got abandonment issues. They're afraid of rejection, afraid of abandonment. Not looking for nothing long term when the two of you connect because they want to avoid a worst case scenario. But they're agreeing to talk to you and see where things go. Because they know that if they give themselves permission to fall in love with you, that will give you the ability to rip their heart out and demolish it if you want to. And they want to make sure they can trust you with that power. Okay, let's get the advice on this. What's the advice? What's the advice? Just remain patient and balanced. If my camera will focus, they're going to focus. It's going to be an asshole, isn't it? I've noticed that the cards, they have really dark defined lines on it. It focuses on them better. That's the Temperance, by the way. Anyway, remain patient and balanced. Don't be too demanding. Don't be too needy. Don't be like suffocating them, just like remain patient. You gotta, I know this is hard. It's fucking hard as hell. I know. But you have to maintain that energy of if it works, it works. If it don't, it don't. I know it's hard. I always have to make that a very strong point because I'm not trying to make this shit sound easy. It's tough. But if you can maintain that, I think they'll find that very attractive. Because people like this, they're very unattracted to needy, desperate people. Unattracted. They don't want a needy, desperate person. So if you can maintain that energy of, and it has to be a balance. Now, I'm saying you can't be like, I don't need you. You know, you can't be like that. You can't be shitty and vindictive about it. It's just very matter of fact. I would love to have a relationship with you. I see that we have something that have amazing potential together. But if it don't work, it don't work. I don't need you. Oh no, I don't need you. I would like you. I choose you, but I don't need you. You want to leave? There's the door. I'm not going to run and chase after you. No, I shouldn't have to. Shouldn't fucking have to. I don't believe that the universe is such a moron that the person it picked for me is somebody I would have to chase after. That'd make the universe kind of fucking stupid, wouldn't it? That'd make the universe a dumbass. If I have to chase after you and bend over and break my back to try to prove my value to you, does that sound like the person the universe picked? Doesn't sound like it. So if you want to run off, bye. No, I'm not chasing your punk ass. Shouldn't have to. If I have to chase you, you're not the person the universe picked for me. Period. And that's attractive. That's attractive. It's a little bit intimidating too. It's like, damn, I better mind my fucking P's and Q's. There must be something special about you. Telling you. All right, Sagittarius. Sagittarius. What do we got coming in for Sagittarius this weekend? What do we got? What do we got? What do we got, man? Past person, new person, love interest. Who is it? Bam. Some of you dealing with a Pisces. Ooh, somebody's reaching out and opening up to you. Oh, see, I think you're wanting to keep your options open, but there's one person that wants to open up and express their feelings to you. Now, before you get all excited, I don't think it's somebody you're all that interested in. Not really, because the 10 of Cups is reversed next to the 7 of Cups. So it kind of tells me you kind of got your options open. It's like, well, I haven't really found what clicks best with me. I'm open to options. I'm got a few people in mind as a possibility, you know. And then there's this one person that's trying to open up and confess their feelings that they've been keeping. But you're just like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm seeing you talking to this person, but you're keeping him at an arm's distance. I'm honestly kind of feeling like you're going to ghost this person. I'm feeling some ghosting energy happening here because you got your eye on somebody else, though. You got your eye on somebody else. Boom. Thank you, Cancer Aries gal, for that super chat. Appreciate you. Yeah, there's somebody else you got your eye on. So you're keeping this person at an arm's distance, possibly friend zoning this person. Okay. Wow, that's weird. I didn't expect that to come through. So first let's look at the person you're interested in. How does the person that Sagittarius is interested in feel about them? 10 of Cups. They want to be with you too. 9 of Cups. Wow, 9 of Cups and 10 of Cups. So this, if you're wondering whether or not this person's interested in you, they are. They're just very emotionally independent and they're not afraid of being single. But I do think that they would be very interested in a relationship with you. I think so. Ooh, they're going through a rough transition in their life right now. Everybody's going through a rough transition. Why? Why is everybody always going through a rough transition? I see that come through all the time. Well, what's the overall outcome for the weekend then? Still waiting though. What are you waiting on? I've never met a Sagittarius that just sits around and waits. What are you waiting on? Oh, you're about done waiting though. You're not going to be waiting long. Okay, scratch that. Okay, you're not going to be waiting long. You're connecting with your love interest. That's what's happening here. Yup, not waiting long. I don't know why. I don't know who's coming forward, if it's you, if it's them, but I do see you connecting with this person. What's the advice? Advice. Boop. Take it slow. Chariot reverse. Take it slow. Ooh, the Lover's card. Take it slow, because connections that are this intense, these kind of connections, if you try to move too fast, look, I don't care who you are. Listen, this is for everybody out there. I don't give a damn who you are. I don't care what your sign is. I don't care what all you've been through in the past, how much healing you've done, how many defense mechanisms you have built around your heart. I don't care. When the universe brings you a connection like this, it'll grab you up by the soul. It'll grab you up by the damn soul and have your fucking head all fucked up and twisted around. You'll be questioning who you are. You know, and it always happens to the people that get all cocky and they think, nobody can hurt me like that again. I've got an army around my heart and a wall 10 miles high around my heart. Nobody's getting in here. Nope. I've been through so much. I'm hard as a rock. Nope. And then the universe brings you one of these. And you'd be like, what the fuck is wrong with me? You'd be questioning your identity. Be questioning your own damn identity. So just take it slow. Do not underestimate the universe's ability to put somebody in your life who makes you question who you are. I don't care what you've been through. I don't care how much healing you've done. I don't care. Don't underestimate that. I learned the hard way on my path so many times to never underestimate the universe's ability to do anything. Don't you get cocky and think that, don't you be getting cocky and thinking that fucking, the universe can't do something to you. Ooh, I learned the hard way. The universe has humbled my ass many times. Many, many times. If the universe wants you to do something, it'll do it. Oh, believe that. If you're one of those people that thinks that there's nothing the universe could do to you, that you got it all figured out, ooh, you got a hard lesson coming. I'm sorry. Oh, you got a hard lesson coming. Universe will humble your ass. And that's for everybody, not just Sagittarius. I don't care who you are. Don't care why you're watching this video. The universe will humble your punk ass. Oh, yes, it will. All right. Capricorn. What's coming in for Capricorn this weekend? What is coming in for Capricorn? Thank you for doing those timestamps, Michaela. Thank you. I appreciate you. Any other moderators who may be in the chat, I appreciate y'all's efforts. I need to get some more, don't I? Need to get some more moderators. I'm going to keep that in mind. I'll probably be assigning some new moderators, maybe at some point in time in the next week or so. All right. That doesn't mean that any old moderators will be taken off. It's just that they cycle through. I'll get moderators and I'll see them for, I don't know, a few months, and then they'll disappear, and it'll get to the point where I won't have any left, I wonder whatever happened to old Mary. Y'all remember Mary? Mary Lee? I ain't seen her in forever. I don't know if she still gets on here anymore. Probably been about a year since I've seen her. Who was the others? Let's see. There was Mary. Oh, I don't even remember them all, man. I just remember Mary was the most loyal one there for the longest time. All right. Anyway, I'm babbling. Sorry about that. Capricorn. Boom. Man, why does this keep... Hang on. I'm putting this back in the deck. I'm tired of this card. Tired of this card. All right. Boom. 6 of Pentacles. Hangman reversed. Okay, there it is again. Oh, you know what I'm thinking that you're doing? I'm thinking that you are clearing the air with a past person. You're clearing the air with a past person, squashing the beef, letting bygones be bygones, all that good stuff. And as soon as you do that, Death card reversed, 6 of Pentacles. I don't know if you're reaching out to them, they're reaching out to you, or y'all around the corner and bump carts at the grocery store. I don't know how it's happening, but I see you kind of working things out with somebody from the past. And then as soon as you do that, bam. That's what's going to open the door for the next person to come in. And it's going to be it. I was just telling Sagittarius all about this. These are intense. These kind of connections right here. My camera will focus. There it goes. These kind of connections right here, they ain't no joke, yo. Really intense connection coming in. Really, really intense. First thing I'm seeing, though, is I feel like this past energy has to be cleared away somehow, some way. It has to be. I don't care if you haven't talked to this person in 6 months. I don't care if you haven't thought about this person in 6 months. If you have not properly processed through and released that energy, you are still tied to this person. I guarantee you, I'd be willing to bet upwards of 85 to 90% of you are still energetically tied to somebody that you've forgotten about. Bet you. I bet you I probably am too. I mean, I'm constantly going inside and doing inner work all day, every day. I've been cutting energy cords and transmuting energy for fucking years now. But I guarantee you, I still got a soul tie that's connected to somebody that I haven't thought about. Guarantee it. There's a possibility that I could have cut all my soul ties, but it wouldn't surprise me if there was one. And I'm telling you what, every soul connection that you have with unfinished business with somebody from the past weighs you down a little bit. A little bit. But you know, you connect an energy cord to everybody you speak to. You know that, right? Every time you cross paths with somebody or bump into them or say hi, a little thread of energy attaches you to that person. Oh, yes, it does. Oh, yes, it does. You bet your damn skippy ass it does. So I'm feeling like a past soul tie has to be somehow released before, and then as soon as that happens, this next person's coming in. It's kind of like if you could imagine a hot air balloon tied to a sandbag, and it's got like 1,000 threads tying it to this sandbag, and there's just one thread left. That hot air balloon's just tied on by one little punk ass bitch ass thread, just one. That's all it takes for that balloon to move up to the next level. That's when the next person's coming in. Bam. This weekend, though, the energy that's cultivating is clearing the air with somebody from the past, though. Let's look at the past person's true feelings for you, their true intentions, how they see you, how they feel about you. Boom. Hermit reversed. They've been doing the best they can to try to keep themselves busy and distracted so they don't think about you. Could be a Virgo for some of you. But they know exactly what they want to say to you. They don't want to show you any emotions. They know exactly what they want to say. They want to talk to you. They want to clear the air with you. They do. Because it's been bugging them too. Yep. Justice card. They've been waiting on the right opportunity to make things right. Justice card, 3 of Wands. They probably, especially if this was something that was a while back, especially, doesn't have to be, but definitely if this was 6 months ago, a year ago, oh, you know what most people do? Like most people, if they have it their way, as soon as they get broke up with, your average person, first thing they do is they go out, run out and fuck somebody else, and then they do all this extra shit, hanging out with their friends and going out and having fun and doing everything they can to distract themselves from it. Distract, so that I can't think about it. And a lot of times that very successfully does work and blocks it out very successfully. It doesn't fix the problem, but it distracts you from it enough to where you're not thinking about it, makes you feel better about it, which is no different than running and getting drunk. It's the same thing. But that hasn't worked with this person. No matter who they sleep with, no matter what kind of fun they go out and have with all their friends, you've still been right at the front of their mind. So they know that the only way to let go of this is to squash the beef with you. They know it. They've been reluctantly waiting. There's even been times where they're typing out that message. Yo, Capricorn, just wanted you to know that I have no ill will. I hope things work out for you. Blah, 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 and then they delete it. Type the message out and then they delete it. Let's get the advice. What's the advice? What's the advice for Capricorn? King of Wands reverse. So if you can properly transmute the energy yourself, by all means, go for it. By all means. Now, that's an extensive process that's much, much deeper than just simply letting go of it and forgetting about it. You have to assign that experience a meaning. That's what you have to do. You have to find out the meaning behind why that happened. Now, I know that a lot of you don't understand that the only person that gets to decide why something happened is you. Is you. You get to decide why that happened. You just got to trust yourself. Got to trust yourself. What was the meaning behind that connection? You decide that. You do. But if you can figure out how to successfully do that to the point to where you're looking back on it and you understand the meaning behind why it happened and how you can use that experience to your advantage moving forward, you don't need to talk to this person. You don't need to. But I'm going to tell you what, if you still feel a feeling of unfinished business, that's what's blocking your person from coming in. Unfinished business. What I would do if I was you, and I've done this. Oh, I'm telling you what right now, if you really intend on getting on a path of healing, evolution, ascension, and or manifestation, you're going to eventually have to reach out to somebody. It's just all there is to it. It's going to happen no less than once. Yo, I just wanted to let you know, for no reason other than simply the sake of you knowing, I forgive you. I forgive you for what you did. I apologize for what I did. No ill will coming from me. I wish you love, luck, light, and prosperity on your journey. Stay blessed. Send. You have no idea how powerful that is. That will drastically alter the trajectory of your path. Drastically. Because that starts cutting energy cords when you do that. It sure do. Oh, yes, it sure do. Okie dokie. Aquarius. What is coming in for Aquarius this weekend? Not feeling this deck. Aquarius. What's coming in for Aquarius? Boom, boom. Oh, Knight of Wands. Somebody very inconsistent, fickle, and flaky. Hang on. See, the Knight of Wands is not a bad guy. He's just a very adolescent, immature guy. He's all talk, no action. The type of person that talks a big talk, but their actions don't really match up with their words all that well. They may change their mind really easy. In and out, sending you mixed signals. Could be a fire sign for some of you. Oh, Queen of Swords. Hang on. Let me see who this is and what this is all about. Okay, oh, the World card. 7 of Cups reversed. Oh, you got a stalker. That's what it is. Okay. You got a stalker. You got a stalker. Could be a Pisces for some of you, but whoever this is keeping this a big secret. I don't think anybody knows that this person be stalking you. And the two of you are mirroring each other. You're not showing them any emotion. They're not showing you any emotion. And to be 100% honest with you, I'm not seeing anything here indicating emotion. I don't know why the hell they're watching. You could be a Cancer for some of you. Yeah. That's all this is telling me. Is you got somebody from the past watching you. Now you're starting a whole new cycle. For those of you wondering whether or not you're going to reconnect with a past person, with the World card there, I feel like you're starting a whole new chapter, a whole new cycle in your life. So I don't think so. But there is somebody from the past that is watching you. God damn, dude, look. And it's not even telling me why. I guess we'll see what they want, why they're watching you. Judgment. So yeah, no, nothing from the past is coming back. Okay, this was divine intervention. The universe blew the trumpet, made the decision. Is what it is. This is somebody you're walking away from. Well, let's see what the hell this person wants then. What in the hell does this person want? What's the person from the past's feelings, intentions towards Aquarius? What do they want? King of Pentacles. Three of Cups. King of Cups. So they do still have a special place for you in their heart, but they're not trying to reconcile with you. It's not, I don't even think they know what the hell they want. How do you even put words behind that? It's like they're not trying to reconcile because they know reconciliation isn't even possible, or at least they feel that way. So they still have feelings for you and they're just watching you just because they have feelings for you. No intentions. They're not trying to get with you. They're not trying to come be with you. They just still have feelings for you, so they're watching you. Just to watch you. That's weird. I don't think I've ever seen that come through. That's never come through before like that, ever. Okay, well, let's look at the next person coming into Aquarius's life. Who's the next person coming in? Page of Pentacles. Could be somebody at the workplace for some of you. But one of the first things you'll notice, though, is the next person who comes in, it's going to be very unexpected. How am I going to word this? God damn. It's going to be unexpected, but it's not going to move really quickly. That makes sense? I think it's going to end up being somebody that you wouldn't suspect. And the example, okay, I'm going to use an example. A coworker. So let's say some new hire just started working at your workplace 2 months ago, and they don't really cross your mind a whole lot. It's just like any other person at the workplace. And maybe every now and then on lunch, you all sit next to each other and chat it up. And no big deal. Not a really strong connection, or at least it doesn't seem like it. And then all of a sudden, somehow, some way, this connection takes a turn, starts heading in a different direction. And it may kind of be like, okay, where is this going? Where is this going? And why is this happening this way? And it, again, I don't even really think whenever the two of you do first connect that it's somebody you're actually even trying to be with. But it's going to take a slight turn. Might freak you out a little bit too. What's the advice for this then? What's the advice? What's the advice? Page of Cups, though. Don't be afraid to extend a love offer. Yep. Don't be afraid to extend a love offer. See, this is a whole new cycle, a whole new chapter. See, a lot of you have been repeating cycles and repeating chapters. I know there's at least one of you who's been repeating the same cycle for the past 2 or 3 years. Well, whenever a cycle comes to a close, especially if it's one you've repeated for a long time, and you start a new cycle, new cycles, as good as that sounds, are scary. We all say we're ready for a new cycle, especially when we're just tired of the way shit's been going, especially if we've been repeating the same cycle for like 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. Oh my God, I'm ready for something new. I'm ready for a change. I'm ready to start a new cycle. And then you start a new cycle and you realize, oh my God, this is weird. It's scary. It's fucked up. This is somebody who's unlike anybody you've ever dealt with before. This is not going to be a repeat cycle. So, of course, it's going to be a little bit different. You've never dealt with a person like this before. You don't want to deal with anybody who's like anybody you've dealt with before, because nobody you've dealt with before has turned out to be successful. So it's supposed to be that way. Don't be afraid to extend a love offer. Take it slow, though. I think you're going to do that anyway. Give yourself the chance to fall in love with this person and maintain your emotional independence. There's a lot of potential for success with this one here, if you just maintain an open heart and an open mind. Okay. Pisces. 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 What is coming in this weekend for Pisces? Pisces. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom. Woo! Long-term stable commitment coming in. Could be a Taurus headed your way. Oh, wow. So first y'all are talking. You're a little bit scared. You're keeping this person at arm's distance. Y'all it may be kind of awkward communication between the two of you. You may be afraid to commit. Maybe this person intimidates you a little bit because they're a little bit of a loner. You know that they're not afraid of being alone. They're not afraid of being single. Communication's a little bit awkward, shy, and weird between the two of you, which makes you nervous. But that's not going to last long. That's not going to last long. This will end up being something long-term, stable, and committed. And for those of you who are interested and in the position to have kids, I see that very possible in the future. Two of Cups. New person coming in. You're taking this real slow, though. You got the butterflies in your tummy. Ooh, it's going to turn real sexual. Going to turn sexual really quick. It's freaking you out. You're a little bit scared. You're not 100% sure how to open up to them. They're not exactly opening up to you. So there's this nervous period in the beginning here. Is this somebody you already know? Four of Wands. I don't think so. I don't think it's somebody you already know, or at least not somebody you've known very long. So the signs I have on the table: Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus again, and that's it. Let's look at their feelings and intentions. What's their true feelings and intentions? How do they see you? How do they feel about you? What do they want with you? Oh, Ace of Pentacles. They want a slow start. They do want a slow start, and there's nothing wrong with that. Ooh, Wheel of Fortune. See, they're scared too. They got the butterflies in their stomach too. See, they just completed a karmic cycle. This person is not playing no games. They are not playing no games. And again, they're not afraid to be alone. For some of you, maybe this person would prefer to be alone. Maybe for some of you, like I said, they just completed a karmic cycle. So it's very possible that they have just made the decision to stop dating and be alone. And then that's when you showed up. And for those of you who purchased my course on how to attract your life partner, it breaks down and explains why that happens that way. That's not a coincidence when that happens, but it makes them a little bit nervous because they're like, man, I just made the decision to be alone and be by myself. Now here you come. So they want to take things very slow. Ace of Wands reversed, Ace of Pentacles upright. They are not playing no games, and they ain't going to put up with no games. So they very well may have one foot out the door. You know, watching you, making sure. You better not be coming with no bullshit up in my life. I'm not going to tolerate you accusing me of shit I didn't do, blaming me for everything and making everything that goes wrong my fucking fault. No, I'm not putting up with that shit. They got one foot out the door. Again, I'm not saying you're going to do that, but they're watching and making sure. What's the advice? What is the advice? Take it slow. Temperance. Remain patient, balanced. Take it slow. You might want to be the first person to extend a love offer too. Don't just do it right away, though. Don't do it randomly and haphazardly. Don't just do it randomly and haphazardly. Think it through. Don't make a random spur of the moment decision. Think it through. Make sure this person checks off all the boxes. Make sure they give you the chance to check off all of their boxes. And it'll probably help if you open up and express your feelings first. It'll help things. You don't have to if you don't want. That'll help things naturally, organically move a little bit quicker. And don't relinquish your independence. Don't come across as needy or desperate. Anything else? Nope. It looks like that's about it. Okay. All right. Well, I feel like those were the messages that all of my signs of the zodiac needed to hear. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. Thank you all again for tuning in and playing along. I really do greatly appreciate all of the love, support, and positive feedback y'all still be showing me every time I get on here and do this. Makes my job worthwhile here on YouTube, y'all. I greatly appreciate you. Don't forget to check the description of this video if you would like to find out how to schedule a personal reading. And if you would like to check out my new course in my School of Self-Mastery. Okay. I have a tarot reading course for $11.11. And today I just launched my course, How to Attract Your Life Partner. And it's explained energetically. That's the big thing about my course. You know, you could go to Google and YouTube and type in how to attract your person and come up with hundreds of thousands of different videos with everybody coming up with their opinions and, and their bias and their preference and their beliefs and their this and their that. And I broke it down and explained it from a perspective of energy, frequency, and vibration. Basically, because that's how I am. Nothing makes sense to me unless it's broken down and explained energetically. Maybe that may be how you are. It may not be. I don't know. I know that's the voice that I needed to hear when I was on my path. So, yep. How to attract your life partner, explained energetically. And that's on my website as well, along with my tarot reading course. And also, I have my new series over on High Vibe TV, Mastering the Matrix, where it's a whole series on the manifestation path. It's all on my website, tarotwithrich.com. And that's in the description of this video. All right, I'm out of here now, y'all. Thanks again for tuning in. I'll see you sometime between now and the rest of all eternity. Y'all stay blessed.